a star. Show your enthusiasm, show your spirit, show your respect as well. Show our students a supportive atmosphere in which they can be their best, and they might just show you greatness.
What is up, everybody? Welcome. Friday Night Lights from Community Stadium here in LeGrand. First round of the OSAA playoffs. LeGrand versus Cascade. Cascade comes into this game at 4-5. It's kind of strange to me that a team under 500 makes the playoffs. LeGrand is 7-2 on the season. We're 2 bounces away from being undefeated. The last time you saw the Tigers was Pendleton. In Pendleton. Came out of the rodeo grounds with a victory. Pendleton's playing Staten tonight over there, and it's going to be a heck of a game there, and we get the winner of that game if we win here. Cascade is coached by Tyler Turner, Eric Kama, Devin Lavinka, Jacob Lowther, Jordan Osborne, Chris Abrams, and Mark Walsh, and we're going to go ahead and kick it off here. Short kickoff for Cascade to start it. Scal will pick it up. Not get much there. LeGrand comes into this game coached by Rich McElmoy, Matt Wolcott, Mike Shireman, and John Thiessen. That's all they have is the coaches. There's freshmen that have suited up tonight. Yeah, playoff football. It's crappy weather. They didn't get the snow off of the field until about 4 o'clock today, honestly. If this is your first time tuning in, I don't do a traditional play-by-play. I just kind of hang out, give you a little insight on the players. And if you're watching, let me know where you're watching from and who you're watching.
Dominic Fields on the carry.
Dominic Fields will get the carry there for LeGrand. He'll pick up about 4. Yeah, we got Tiger football. It's crappy weather, 39 degrees. It's raining. Bud Forrest, my armchair quarterback, what's up, my man? 2nd and 6 here for the Tigers. There is some snow on the field, as you can see. It's not horrible, though. It's manageable. Don't pay attention to any of these links that these people are putting in. I'm blocking them as we're talking. Let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. Replay should be up and going here in just a second. 3rd and 9 here for the Tigers. Williams will keep. Not much there.
Williams on the carry.
So LeGrand will punt on the first possession. Bud says he's warm in his recliner. Dustin Caratello checking in on the Facebook feed says sunny SoCal. Dana Bevel checking in from Las Vegas. Mike Rudy tuning in from his couch in Baker City. Cammy Jensen watching from the car in the end zone. Nice. John Chambers, go Tiger. Hey, Dodsy, enjoying your snow day coverage. Leighton Andrews says hi. Jeannie Collins says, let's go Tigers and hope you don't freeze. Grandparents Tom and Jeannie Collins. Elgin, grandson Joshua, number 16. Punt by the Tigers. Bounces into Cougar territory where they're down at about the 40. Cascade will take over there. 9:54 left in the first quarter. It is definitely, could you imagine playing over there in Pendleton tonight, though? Pendleton and Staten, they'll kick off at 7 o'clock over in the Roundup grounds. Man, that's going to be a mess over there tonight. David Lowe watching from North Texas. Dana London, my man. Buffalo Pig watching on the Roku app. Trenton Wymore on the carry for Cascade there. Pick up about 5. Meyer Whitmore on the tackle. Tom Tom Barber says, hi, Melissa. Hey, coach, put number 34 in to run the rock. Yeah, I got him on speed dial, Tom. Let me send him a message down there.
Trenton Weimar on the carry. Brought down by Sam Chachas.
Weimar on the carry again, and he'll pick up the first for Cascade here, it looks like. 9:21 left in the first quarter. Noah Cox says, let's go Tigers, cheering for the Tigers, and Coach Small here on the couch in Mo Valley, Iowa. We're proud of the good work you're doing in LeGrand for this great group of players.
Nolan Abrams on the keeper, brought down by Logan Williams.
Nolan Abrams will keep there. He won't get much on the first down carry. It'll be 2nd and 8 here for Cascade. It is about 39 degrees and raining. Brian Laughlin on the Facebook feed says rainy Portland, Oregon is where he's watching from. 2nd down for carry for Cascade. Will get about 2 or 3. Bring up 3rd and 5. 8:38 left in the quarter. Fred and Mary Fields, the Fields grandparents and sister, watching together from Indy consistently here. I'm going to imagine we're going to have a lot of people tuned in tonight. There's not a ton of people in the stands because it's pretty crappy weather here. The 3rd down carry by Cascade here. Nolan Abrams will get it out past the first down marker, and it'll be 1st and 10. 8:12 left in the first quarter here. I am going to have some very special guests at halftime. I'm not going to name them. I'm going to make it a surprise, but you guys should stay tuned because you're going to be impressed with this one. It's going to be pretty cool. The 1st down carry here for the Cougars. Hunter Anundai on the carry there. He'll get about 5 on the carry. And I am going to tell you about Hobby Habit. The Hobby Habit in LeGrand has something for everyone. Tabletop games, Traxxas RC, Lego, puzzles, models, disc golf equipment, STEM supplies, and more. Go check out the Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it, 411 1st Street in LeGrand. And we're going to cut to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after this.
My name is Jean Williamson. I started Evermine Labels along with my husband David back in 2000. We got an order a day for about a year, and then things started to pick up. We print sheet labels and roll labels. The sheet labels are for someone who's made a batch of strawberry jam or someone who wants to put labels on wedding favors. We also print roll labels, and that's for large customers, say a vineyard that makes thousands of bottles of wine. We print all different kinds of labels.
Welcome back. Here we are, Community Stadium, Friday Night Lights, first round of the OSAA 4A playoffs. We Cascade Cougars versus your LeGrand Tigers. Man, yeah, this first round, we didn't expect this kind of weather. I mean, I expected like a little bit of snow. They were late getting the snow off the field. That's why you see the remnants. If they would have got it off earlier today, we probably wouldn't see any of this snow, as it's rained pretty much all day today. The 1st down carry there by Damon Hunsaker.
Carson Sandy on the carry, brought down by Logan Williams.
Michelle Leslie on the Facebook feed says, go Tigers. Vicky Weatherman Hartel, go LeGrand. Good luck. Hi, Caden Nelson, who's their grandson. Caden Nelson is one of the 21 seniors on this Tiger football team. 21 of them. Yeah, I said that right. 21 seniors. Paul Hett tuning in from Atlanta, Georgia. Paul, what's up? It's going to be 2nd and 9 after the penalty here. 7:23 left in the first quarter. And Cascade just oh, he fumbled. Ball's out. Nolan Abrams fumbles there, but he picks it back up, and he'll get the 1st down. He's inside the 5 at about the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal here for the Cougars. You're going to see a lot of running tonight with these conditions. I can't imagine there being a lot of passing. If you're tuning in for the first time, this isn't a traditional play-by-play. I just kind of hang out with you guys and talk about the game and what's going on. And Cascade will punch that in for a touchdown.
Touchdown Cougars. Trenton Wymore with the
Wow,
carry
Cascade
for the
just
touchdown.
takes the ball and storms it right down the field. Early touchdown for the Cougars. That was Trenton Wymore. Fred and Mary Field says 70 here in Indy. We wish we could send some warmth to you. Yeah, that would be all right. It's not as cold as it was in Pendleton. Cascade will go for 2 here. And it looks like they're just short. 6-0 Cougars, 6:53 left in the first quarter. Matt and Danny Brindley says, go Cascade. We love number 52, watching from Turner. Let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. I looked at Eastern Oregon Sports. I looked at the score of that Adrian game, and it was 50-0 in the second quarter. There's some big games tonight. Pendleton and Staten over in the rodeo grounds. That's going to be a big game. What's the final score of that Adrian Duffer game? Let's see. Let me update this. It just says 50-0 second quarter. I don't know. Terry Caldwell says, watching our Cougars from Salem. Tom Barber. Cascade is nothing but smash mouth football. Time to adjust. Go Tigers. It's not too very often that you see a team with a losing record make the playoffs. Cascade comes in at 4-5. They lost to Baker early on. They were ranked in the top 10 when when Baker got them. Short kick here. I think we're going to see a lot of that today. Griffin McElmoy will cover that up at about the LeGrand 38. Amanda Chacha says, hey, Dodzy, Sam's parents watching from the end. Oh, I know you're Sam's parents. Watching from the end zone. Smart. Giselle Sanchez, what's up, G? LHS soccer girls tuning in from the bus on the way to the quarterfinals. Let's go, Tigers. They beat Pendleton 7. Or wait, who did they beat last night? 7-1 was the final score. Gee, who'd you guys beat last night? I forgot. Uh-oh. Logan Williams breaks it to the outside. He's got room. Oh, he's taking this to the house. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Touchdown Tigers. Logan Williams with the carry for the touchdown.
Molly Mead Havinka says, let's go Cougs, watching from Lions. Oh, you guys beat the Dowels, I think. I think the Grand Soccer beat the Dowels last night, 7-1. Touchdown for Logan Williams there, the extra point. Remilly's back from an injury, so yeah, beat the Dowels. There you go, G. Thank you. That was a crazy game. They were up 2-0 at the half, I believe. And then they just went on this just scoring, like in the second half, they scored like 4 goals in 9 minutes. Yeah, Dustin, that was a heck of a run there by Logan Williams. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Want to keep yourself informed with relevant news and events in Eastern Oregon but don't have much time on your hands? Well, here on EOA Live, we pay attention to what's happening in Eastern Oregon and deliver the news in 2 minutes or less on our evening news roundup. You can expect to get your news delivered right to your Facebook and Instagram feed every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. We'll keep you in tune with Eastern Oregon, and you can count on that. EOA Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku. Here in Eastern Oregon, we're blessed to live in such a wonderful area. And though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in this area. And apparently, there's 2 dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about it. Tune into AM Live on EOA with Brent and Dodzy, featuring special guests, weather, sports, news, and more. every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. only on EO Alive, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
We're back here, Community Stadium. LeGrand set to kick off. Amanda Chacha says that Carly Jensen and Maverick are with her. Two of my favorite people, one of my favorite interviews ever, Carly Jensen, and then Maverick, my boy. I love taking pictures of that kid. He's fun. He'll bust the gritty for me on the drop of a dime and let me take some good pictures. 6:38 left in the quarter. 7-6 LeGrand. What I was saying earlier is Remley's back from an injury. He's been out most of the season. Sam Chachas has taken over most of the kicking duties for the year, and now we have our kicker back, so that's kind of a help. Rhonda Calhoun says, go Tigers on the Facebook feed. Brian Stave says, go Tigers, nice work, Dodzy. I appreciate it, Brian Stave. Eastern Oregon Sports says the final at Adrian was 66-6. Man, that's that 8-man football, those kind of scores. Marilyn McFarland, hi. Go Tigers, touchdown.
Nolan Abrams on the carry.
Abrams is dropped close to the line of scrimmage there. You can see the replay here.
Jared
Armstrong, man, he's a beast. He gets in so fast. 2nd and 9 for the Cougars here. 2 quick scores, 7-6 Tigers. Bryson Penaloza on the tackle there, and not much for the Cougars again. Nolan Abrams on the carry there.
And Joshua Collins.
Brenda Gould on the Facebook feed says, love me some Tiger football. It is cold out here tonight, 39 degrees, steady rain. 7-6 Tigers, 5:25 left in the first quarter here. Another run there by the Cougars. That's Braden Johnson on the carry there, and he'll get close to the first down, but a little bit short, so that's going to bring up 4th and 1 here, and it's decision time for the Cougars. Logan Williams with the tackle there for the Tigers. The 4th down play here for the Cougars. Abrams will keep it, and it looks like he'll get the first down. I am going to tell you about Gray's West Funeral Home. Gray's West & Co. Pioneer Chapel is renowned after more than 90 years of excellence. They provide unparalleled personal service, unmatched facilities, and guaranteed value to every family that calls upon their family. 1500 Dewey Avenue, Baker City, 541-523-3677 or grayswestco.com. 1st and 10 here for the Cougars. We've yet to see either team pass the ball. I don't think we're going to see a lot of that tonight. Trenton Wymore there for the Cougs will get about 4. 2nd and 6. Man, this is exciting. All the other playoff games pretty much at the 4A level don't kick off until 7 o'clock. I'll try to keep you guys updated on scores on them. The one that affects us the most is if the Tigers win, whoever wins this game plays the winner of Staten and Pendleton next week. Another first down for the Cougars here on the carry by Wymore. They're at about the LeGrand 45, 3:35 left in the first quarter. Oh, here we go. We got a ball in the air. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Cougars. Alfredo Jimenez on the catch there. Takes it all the way in for a touchdown. Cougars will probably line up for 2 here as they didn't get the last extra point. Like I said, for those of you tuning in, this is not a traditional play-by-play. They're going to stop him again there. A plethora of Tigers in on the tackle. Abrams kept it there, and he'll be short. It'll be 12-7. Cougars. We'll be back right after this.
Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people, with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Eastern Oregon's weather can oftentimes seem unpredictable. 1 minute.
Welcome back. The kickoff's fielded by the Tigers. Uh-oh. 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 Caden Nelson breaks this up. Oh. Dang. Dropped. He almost took that to the house. Melissa Andrews asked Tom Barber on the Facebook feed if he's the social director. Somebody's got to do it. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. 12-7 Cascade, 3:14 left in the quarter. Tigers at the Cascade 25 here. Logan Williams is going to keep this up the middle. Not much there for the Tigers. A couple yards.
Logan Williams on the carry. Brought down by Bryce.
Vicky Weatherman Hartel says, go Caden on the Facebook feed.
Jackson Walsh.
Randy Shaw says, Kathy and I are watching from home, getting things ready for the game tomorrow. Looking forward to your halftime show. Randy's got a little bit of insight on the halftime show. 2:39 left in the quarter. Second and 7 here for the Tigers. I saw them running that play right there in warm-ups, and I thought we might see that. Scow with the catch, and that'll be a first down for the Tigers. They're inside the 20 at about the 15. First and 10 Tigers. Brandy Elaine on the Facebook feed says, watching from the sidelines, freshman Savon Chaub. Oh, I took pictures of him at a JV game. He's a player. You're going to hear that name in Tiger football in the next few years. First and 10 Tigers here. Logan Williams will throw. He's got his man, and Scow will walk it into the end zone. I mean, I'm not going to say anything about, against the Chargers, but that looked like a pick to me. Touchdown Chargers. Touchdown Chargers. That's my team. Touchdown Tigers. I want the Chargers to score lots of touchdowns. Remily on to kick here for the Tigers. He's back after an injury.
Extra point
and
good.
The extra point's good. 14-12. Tigers. Tom Barber in the Facebook feed says, nice play calls, Coach. Rosie Aguilera says, go Jace. Quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
It will be raining, then it will be sunny and wonderful, then snowing and then sunny, then the next, it will be raining cats and dogs, literally. So how do you prepare yourself for such flip-floppy weather? Well, by tuning into EO Live Weather with me, Gabe Curtis, of course, the most accurate weather forecast in all of Eastern Oregon. I'll keep you informed with daily weather updates that can take an in-depth look through the next 7 days. Because if cats and dogs are literally going to fall from the sky, you will want to know. EOA Weather right here on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back. 14-12 Tigers, 2:02 left in the first quarter. Dustin Caratello on the Facebook page says, is Sylvan Pa's son? Yes, he is Pa's son. Kathleen McCall says, Jane, Mike, and I are watching from I-5 on our way to the girls' soccer playoffs. They play tomorrow at noon, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. They beat the Dowls 7-1 last night here at Community Stadium in a little bit better weather than this. It was cold, but it wasn't quite this crappy. Joan Scow watching from Canada. That's Jace's grandma. She says, go Tigers. Denmark, does Cascade not have a kicking person watching from Lincoln City? I'm not really sure about that, Dan. They haven't really kicked much. The kickoff here by the Tigers is fielded deep. Hunter Anundi on the return there. The ball comes out. Ooh. Tomorrow at 3. Thanks, Giselle. See, what would I do without my soccer girls here to keep me in line?
Hunter Anundi brought down.
Return will come out to about the Cascade 32, where it'll be 1st and 10 Cougars, 14-12 Tigers. A minute 56 left in the quarter. Yeah, the halftime show, it's going to be something special, so don't leave. Trust me on that. It's going to be cool. Kenai Huff there on the tackle for the Tigers.
Trenton Wymore on the carry.
Trenton Wymore on the carry. He'll pick up a first down, or close to a first down. It'll be 2nd and 1 here.
On the stop.
If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. This isn't a traditional play-by-play. I just kind of hang out and talk about football, talk about the game, talk a little smack. 2nd down carry by the Cougars here. It's going to be close. Caleb Sampson, my boy, the mayor, on the Facebook feed says, get her done. Vanderzanden in on the tackle. Chase Phones watching from Milton Freewater. 1st and 10 here for the Cougars. Big play up front by the Tigers defensive line. Meyer Whittemore in on the tackle. Trenton Weimar will get about back to the line of scrimmage, maybe even a loss of 1 there. 2nd and 10 here for the Cougars. Amanda says, Mavs supporting Tigers. He's wearing a jersey. What number? Another run here, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield there. Hunter Anundi. Big play by Jared Armstrong right there. He makes big play after big play every week. That's just big-time football play right there. Number 3, well, I kind of figured that, Amanda. Mav Chachis is wearing number 3 out in the end zone. There's not a ton of people here tonight. The student section's kind of small, but, I mean, it's really cold. Soccer's out of town. I get it, and there's a lot of people watching on here. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. Cascade will air it out here. Gage Nicholson there. Down the sideline and into Tiger territory. That'll end the first quarter. I'm going to tell you about Grand Ronde Retirement Residence real quick. Grand Ronde Retirement is here to support residents with their needs. They offer a variety of innovative, life-enriching activities and events designed to stimulate the mind, body, and soul at every stage of life. Go to their website or call 541-250-3313. End of the first quarter, 14-12 Tigers. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this. We're back here, Community Stadium, Friday Night Lights, OSAA 4A football playoffs, first round. Cascade has the ball inside LeGrand territory. The first down run is going to be stopped at about the 28 here by LeGrand. That'll bring up 2nd and 7 for the Cougars. Bill Jeffries on the Facebook feed says, let's go, Vandy. Vander Zanden was just in on that tackle. April Brock on with the LeGrand soccer team watching from the bus. They are on their way to the playoffs. Run. We're going to see just a lot of running. Karsten Sandy on the carry. Oh, Karsten Sandy on the carry there for the Cougars. He'll get a couple. 3rd and 4 here. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. 3rd and 4 for the Cougars, 11:18 left in the second quarter. There's Jared Armstrong again in the backfield. Him and Jack Sunderman, big time play again. That'll bring up 4th down for the Cougars, and this is go for it zone. I mean, they don't, from the looks of things, they don't have a guy that can kick that. Nundy. Jennifer, thank you. If the coaches would provide us with a pronunciation chart, that would help, but they don't ever do that. So thank you for your help there, Jennifer. Number 12 on Cascade, last name is Nundy. Nundy. Timeout. Cougars, we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. 4th and 7 here for the Cougars. Our number 1 team in the nation, NAIA EOU volleyball team, is getting set to tip off right across the street there in Quinn Coliseum tonight. They also have a game tomorrow at 5, which will be senior night. They'll honor 4 seniors. EOU football plays at home tomorrow right here at Community Stadium, 1 p.m. senior day. Cougars are going to pass here. And that play will be broken up by Williams and Scow. And the Tigers will take over on downs. Rhonda Calhoun says on the Facebook feed, says, go Jarrett, Linda and Jeff Nusser, Uncle Jeff and Aunt Linda Nusser from Syracuse, Utah, cheering on Jay Scow and the Tigers. Tigers will take over on downs here at about the 28. It'll be 1st and 10. 10:33 left in the quarter. Williams will throw here. There's got to be a flag there. Wow. Let me see a replay on that.
Logan Williams' fastball is incomplete. Intended for
Second and 10 Tigers. 10:30 left in the quarter. That looked like there was a lot of contact on the outside there, but stay tuned for halftime. We have some special guests, 4 of them. You guys are gonna be surprised. It's gonna be fun. Williams will keep it here on the second down play. He'll get out to about the 30.
Logan Williams on the carry.
6.
Brought down by Bryce
37. 3rd and 1 here for the Tigers. 14-12 Tigers. 10:06 left in the quarter. Williams is going to keep it again here. It looks like he got enough for the first. The sticks will move, and I'm going to tell you about Grand Ronde Hospital. Grand Ronde Hospital in LeGrand has started their 90,000 plus square foot surgical expansion to improve the surgical services that they offer to the Grand Ronde Valley in Eastern Oregon. Please check out the wide variety of specialty services that they offer at grh.org. If you're tuning in for the first time, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. This is a non-traditional, no play-by-play. I just kind of hang out here. Bill Jeffries on the Facebook feed says flag for sure. Yeah, I think so too, but it's all right. Williams is going to throw here. He's got his guy. Oh, off the fingertips there. That was almost a nice pitch and catch. Josh Collins on the play there for the Tigers. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Terry Caldwell says, looks like to me on both sides, maybe the Stripes forgot their flag. Well, Terry, I'll tell you this. In this kind of weather, you kind of hope that the Stripes forgot their flags. You kind of want this game to move as fast as possible. It's 39 degrees and raining, and it's not real comfortable out there. 2nd and 10 here for the Tigers. Williams is going to keep again here. He'll get out to about the 45, where it's going to bring up 3rd down for the Tigers. I'm going to tell you about Tap That Growlers. Tap That Growlers in LeGrand offers 40 taps of beer, hard cider, kombucha, and brewed root beer. With a full menu including brick oven pizza, Tap That also offers an adults-only area with Oregon Lottery and a custom-made shuffleboard table. Tap That Growlers, downtown LeGrand. Timeout here. Tigers 9:01 left in the second quarter, 14-12. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
Want to keep yourself informed with relevant news and events in Eastern Oregon but don't have much time on your hands? Well, here on EOA Live, we pay attention to what's happening in Eastern Oregon and deliver the news in 2 minutes or less on our evening news roundup. You can expect to get your news delivered right to your Facebook and Instagram feed every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. We'll keep you in tune with Eastern Oregon, and you can count on that. EOA Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back. 9:01 left here in the half. Halftime, special halftime show. I'm going to bring on 4 guests, and it's going to be a good interview. It's going to be some fun. Dennis Courier chiming in on the Facebook page. LeGrand's biggest fan from Arizona now watching. I knew you'd be here. 3rd and 4 here. Williams is going to throw. He's got a guy. Scow's open. Scow's fast, too. Oh, he made a move there. What a move. That's a touchdown, Tigers. A little hesitation step, and Scow will take that to the house. Nice play there by the Tigers. Wow. Wow. John Remley will come on for the extra point for the Tigers here. Coming back after he's been out pretty much the whole season with an injury. Chachas has been doing most of the kicking duties for the Tigers up until this game. Dennis Courier on the Facebook feed says, perfect timing. Yeah, you're the good luck charm, Dennis. Jess Roberts says, nice move, awesome. Marilyn McFarland, great play. Fake there. Dominic Caratello in for 2. Little trickery by the Tigers there. That'll make the score 22-12. 8:50 left in the quarter. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Here in Eastern Oregon, we're blessed to live in such a wonderful area. And though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in this area. And apparently, there's 2 dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about it. Tune in to AM Live on EOA with Brent and Doddsy, featuring special guests, weather, sports, news, and more, every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m., only on EOA Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back. Community Stadium, Friday night. It's a balmy 39 degrees and raining. There's a little bit of snow left over on the field. The turf is probably a little slip. I mean, I would imagine it's pretty slick out there. Tigers 22, Cougars 12 after that 2-point conversion by Dominic Caratello. LeGrand is set to kick off here. That was a little bit of trickery. Nice play there for the Tigers. Let's see. On the Facebook feed, Dustin Caratello says, Dom. Rhonda Calhoun says, whoop. Sharon Beekler says, looking good. Tom Barber says, that's what we're talking about. Great run, Dom. Deb Field Comfort, Dave and Deb Comfort watching on our way to Napa. Tiger up. Tell Dave Comfort I say hello. First down run there by the Cougars.
Trenton Wymore on the carry. Brought down by John.
Wymore will get about 4 on the carry. It'll bring up 2nd and 6, 8:25 left in the half. Stay tuned at halftime. Allison Moore on the Facebook feed says, watching from home this evening, let's go LeGrand. Tyler Williams, number 10. Cascade's going to throw here. Oh. Big play there.
Taken down by
Eli Basinius in the backfield for the Tigers. That'll bring up 3rd and 13 for the Cougars here. I hope that's a joke there, Dustin, on the Facebook feed. I know how to pronounce it. Caratello. Did I mispronounce it? Interception right there for Scow. I'd be surprised if Scow isn't the player of the year in this conference for the season that he's had. Man, that kid just shows up every week. Brenda Marie says, let's go David Sane, number 25, and I'm going to tell you about B&K Auto Salvage. B&K Auto Salvage, Grand Ronde Valley's only full-service auto recycling yard offering domestic and foreign auto parts. Contact them for all your used auto parts needs and scrap metal removal. Locations in LeGrand and Baker City. Go see. Oh, okay, so I am pronouncing it wrong, Dustin. Caratello, not Caratello. Got it. Williams will keep here. He breaks free on the sideline and he'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 20. Caratello. There you go. I say Care. I always thought it was Care. Thanks for the I think I got it right when I interviewed him though. I do think I got it right when I interviewed him. Brenda Gold on the Facebook feed says, yeah, baby. First and 10 Tigers here. If you're just tuning in, let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. Williams will keep it again. Not much that time for Williams on the ground. That'll bring up second and about 9. 6:38 left in the half. Stay tuned to halftime. I got 4 special guests, and it's going to be a fun interview. Allison Moore says watching on Roku is pretty legit. Thank you, EO Live. Yeah, if you guys are watching, you can watch this on Roku too. All you have to do is go to the little search bar on your Roku app, type in EO Alive, go to our app, and boom. Cody Bowen, the sheriff, says let's go Tigers on the Facebook feed. 2nd and 8 here for the Tigers. They're in the red zone. They're going to throw here. They're going to go up top to Sam Chachich. He's wide open. And that's a touchdown. Yeah, that is a touchdown. Wow. That's a big-time play right there to keep the feed in. And Chachich will score. Cody Bowen says on the Facebook feed he's excited for the special guests. Andrew Peasley says, go Tigers. (28-12) Tigers, 6 minutes left in the quarter. Dennis Courier on the Facebook feed says, too easy, Remley on for the extra point here for the Tigers. Kick is up. It's good. 29-12, 6 minutes left in the half. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people, with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back. Tigers set to kick. Sam Chachich with the touchdown there. On the Facebook feed, Amanda Chachich says, go Sam, or yeah, Sam. There's a bunch of them. Oh, yeah. Dane Jensen says, good job, Sam. Melissa Andrews, outstanding sheriff for sure. Dang, Cody even gets plugs on the football feed. Carly Jensen says, go Sam. Rhonda Calhoun says, Sam, yay. Sandra Staub, Sam and Logan, great job, go Tigers. Sharon Beekler, hoo-hoo, great plays, great team. Tom Barber, I have a feeling Sheriff Bowen may be a guest speaker. No, it's not Sheriff Bowen. It's people way cooler than him. Cody Bowman says, love it. 1st and 10, Cougars from the 20. 6 minutes left in the half. No, there's 4 special guests. Steve Trish Fisher Soldavini says, go Tigers, and David saying, Grandma and the girls are watching you at the lake. Even Jimmy Burgess says, let's go Tigers. 2nd and 1 here for the Cougars. Whistle on the play. Not sure what's happening down there. Offsides on the defense. See, Cody even agreed with me down on the Facebook comments. Way cooler for sure. Randy Gibson, LHS class of 1982, watching from Boise. Go Tigers. Josephine Reiner, hello from Juneau, Alaska. Go Tigers. Tyler Williams, number 10. Brian Laughlin, Ryan and Amanda Chachich should be proud of Sam. He is a great kid. He's one of my favorites. I've interviewed him this year. Jared Armstrong, another play in the backfield for the Tigers, and that, I mean, you're going to hear that pretty much all night. Yeah. Dennis Courier says, next year, please add a clock to your screen. Yeah, I mean, that's the plan, hopefully. There's 5:07 left in the quarter. Justin Rock says, go Tigers. 4:54 left in the half. 29-12 Tigers. 2nd and 10 here for the Cougars. And it looks like they'll get the first down on the carry or close to it.
Brought down by Griffin McAboyle.
Lisa Marie Abe says, let's go Bryce and Cascade from Muncie Valley, Pennsylvania. Josh Burgess watching from the warmth of home. Let's go Tigers. 3rd and 3 here for Cascade. 4:13 left in the quarter. Kenai Huff in on the tackle there. He's going to be stopped short there. It's going to be 4th down. Kara Thiessen on the Facebook feed says, watching John Thiessen's D-line, great game so far, glad y'all are streaming. Jeannie Caratello, Brandon and Jeannie Caratello are tuning in from Southern California. Go Tigers, you rock, Dom. Timeout on the field here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Eastern Oregon's weather can oftentimes seem unpredictable. One minute it'll be raining, then it'll be sunny and wonderful, then snowing and then sunny, then the next it'll be raining cats and dogs, literally. So how do you prepare yourself for such flip-floppy weather? Well, by tuning into EO Live Weather with me, Gabe Curtis, of course, the most accurate weather forecast in all of Eastern Oregon. I'll keep you informed with daily weather updates that can take an in-depth look through the next 7 days. Because if cats and dogs are literally going to fall from the sky, you will want to know. EOA Weather right here on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back. LeGrand leads 29-12, 3:36 left in the quarter. 4th and 2 coming up for the Cougars. This LeGrand defensive line's been really good. Kimberly and David Westonsko on the Facebook feed says LeGrand football rules. David Westonsko, old, warm, and at home on the couch. Dina McCrae says, go Kenai. Big play here for this LeGrand defense. Whistle on the field. And we're going to have another offsides on the LeGrand defense. That'll give Cascade a first down. I'm going to tell you about Rockin' Sons. Rockin' Sons have 50 years of experience in providing quality tires and automotive services, and they pride themselves on being there for their customers night or day. They are a Napa Auto Care Center and provide 25-hour towing. Rockin' Sons Tire and Auto, east end of Adams in LeGrand. Go see my man JB and the boys. Scott Arnson says, thanks again, Dodsey. Go Tigers. The first down carry here for the Cougars will be stopped in the backfield. Kenai Huff. Abrams with the carry for the Cougars, and he'll lose a yard or 2 on the first down play. We have a whole team, Scott, not just me. It's BC on the back, producing back there, and Tanya on the camera. We run a 3-man team here, and we just all I do is just sit here and talk a bunch of smack. Tammy Goddard, hi Tammy. She says, get her done, Tigers. 2nd and 11 here from their own 45. 2:52 left in the quarter. Another big play up front. Whitmore. Meyer Whitmore. Big play. Vincent Blair up the Tigers. He talking that soccer talk on the Facebook feed. Up the Tigers. 3rd and 11 here for the Cougars. Stay tuned at halftime. You're going to like this halftime show. John Shorts family watching Dodsey from home. We really enjoy your broadcast. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Cougars will pass here. Nothing going on the 3rd down pass. That'll bring up 4th and 11. McKinley is watching from home. Jill Holmes McKinley Keep kicking, Heine Tigers. Melissa Andrews says, come on, Dom. Not sure what the flag is here, but it's against the Tigers. You don't see Mackamo get excited very often, but he got pretty excited down there. Pass interference on the Tigers. It was a late call. Jesse Legner, go Cougs, watching from Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. John Chambers says, thanks for all the instant replay. John, what's up? How are you? Vincent Blair says, haha, not soccer, no way. Aussie thing, my man. Oh, okay, gotcha. The Mountie soccer teams here at EOU, they always say, up the Mounties. So that's why I kind of assumed it was soccer. 1st and 10 for the Cougs. 2:13 left in the half.
Nolan Abrams on the carry.
Abrams on the carry there. He'll get about 6 on the carry. 2nd and 4. Halftime show is going to be a good one. I'm going to tell you about Carpet One Floor and Home. Carpet One has stores in LeGrand, Baker City, and Enterprise. They are celebrating 24 years in Wallowa County. They feature Englander mattresses, which are made in Oregon of natural latex. They're copper infused with supportive comfort. Carpet One Floor and Home, LeGrand, Baker City, and Enterprise. Second and 4 for the Cougars here. Abrams on the carry again there.
Nolan Abrams on the carry.
He'll get close to the first down marker. No, he'll get the first down. So 1st and 10 here, Cougars. 1:57 and counting left in the first half. 29-12 Tigers. I'm going to keep saying it. Stay tuned at halftime. I got 4 special guests for you guys. We're going to talk a little bit about football. Nice play on the outside there by Scow. Hunter Anundi with the carry for Cascade. I might mess that name up a couple more times. Sean Loudon says, just got on. Good job, LeGrand. 1:15 left in the first half. 29-12 Tigers. 2nd and 9 for the Cougars here. They're going to throw on 2nd down. Incomplete. 1:05 left in the quarter. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Cougars. And I'm going to tell you about Valley Insurance. Valley Insurance has health insurance open enrollment through January 15th in Oregon. Call their office or stop by to set up an appointment and see what tax credit you qualify for. Providing peace of mind, one household at a time, Valley Insurance, your independent agent in downtown LeGrand. 1215 Adams or call 541-963-3121. 3rd and 9 here for the Cougars. Whistle on the play, and it looks like it's going to go against the Cougars. That'll bring up 3rd and 14. 1:05 left in the half. Dom's number, Teresa Barber, is number 34. Dominic Caratello, number 34. Melissa Andrews says, oh, Sheriff Bowman. Bowman? Who's Sheriff Bowman? You even got me. You got me there, Melissa. Sheriff Bowen killed it with Halloween, hoping he tops it with he's not coming on halftime. That's not the halftime guest. I promise you guys. I talked to him enough. It's 3rd and 14 here for the Cougars. They're going to pass. That ball's going to be intercepted. David Sane on the interception for the Tigers. He'll take it out of bounds. 58 seconds left in the 2nd quarter here. Tigers with a 17-point lead. Let's see if they try to add on to this. Bud Forrest says Cascade's offensive line has kept them in this game. I would agree. Although Armstrong's been in the backfield a lot so far. Jerry Hopkins on the Facebook feed says, go Tigers. 1st and 10 Tigers here from their own 34. Let's see what McElmoy's got up his sleeve. Williams is going to pass. He'll keep it. He'll get out of bounds at about the 42. 52 seconds left in the half. Crystal Chambers on the Facebook feed says, go David Sain. Brad Cox says, come Cascade, get your poop in a group. What? Cody Bowen says, okay, next game I'll be there for halftime. Oh, you will? 52 seconds left in the half. 2nd and 5 Tigers. Dennis Courier says, Sean is always late to the party. You were late too, Dennis, so you can't really say anything. Williams will throw here. Oh, nice snag there by Basinius. On the ball. 1st and 10 Tigers from their own 48. 44 seconds and counting left on the clock here in the first half. Williams is going to go up top here, and that's going to be out of the reach of Scow. It'll stop the clock with 36 seconds left. Cody Bowen says, with an invite, of course, you're always invited. You already know that. Dennis Courier says, Dan Mark says, is that Charlie Williams in the striped shirt in the backfield? I only know a few of them, Dan. I don't know who that is. But I know they're cold, so I think their flags might be, like, stuck to their pockets. At least if I was reffing, my flag wouldn't be coming out very often. Maybe that's why they didn't call this pass interference down here. Williams will air it out again. Nobody home. 3rd and 10. Tigers 29-12. 31 seconds left in the half. Dennis Courier says Sean has home field advantage. That's funny. All the other playoff games are kicking off right now in Oregon pretty much. You got Staten playing Pendleton over in the rodeo grounds, the roundup grounds. The winner of that game plays the winner of this game next week. And if LeGrand wins, that'll be right here at Community Stadium. 3rd and 10 here for the Tigers. Pete Caldwell says, yes, it is. Pete knows, so it is Charlie Williams in the striped shirt in the backfield. Pete would be the one that would know. Williams is going to keep it here on 3rd. Not much there, and I'm thinking that Staten might – I just called him Staten. Cascade might take a timeout here, and they do. We'll be right back after this.
And Jackson Walsh.
Back here, Community Stadium. 4th and 8 Tigers. They're going to punt here. 23 seconds left in the second half. Tom Barber. Pendleton and Staten are kicking off like right now. I don't think there's a score in that game yet. Must be blood on the field as Armstrong will come off. That's the only explanation for that. Stay tuned for the halftime show. Don't click on any of these links, guys, either. The punt is short there by Chachis. It's going to be fielded by Cascade. Not much on the return. They'll bring it out to about the 47, where they'll take over 10 seconds left in the half.
Punt, return by
Prevent defense for the Tigers, and let's get this to the half up by 17.
Jay Scow on the stop.
Brenda Gold on the Facebook feed. Tell me the Roku app. I can't find it. You just go search EOALIVE. Click on the EO Alive app, and it'll be the very first thing playing. The first down carry there. Get out of bounds at about the
Run out of bounds by Joshua Collins.
40, 38, 4 seconds left in the half. Most likely the last play of the half here. Cascade's going to air this one out. Nothing going. We'll be back right after this with the halftime guests.
Dave Nicholson.
Welcome back. I told you guys I was going to have some special guests at the half. I hadn't told anybody. There's a few people that knew, but 4 guys that play at EOU now from our 2019 state championship football team. Blaine Shaw, Gabe Shuckle, Parker Robinson, Nathan Reed. I spent a lot of time following these 4 guys in high school, and now I follow them in college. And I mean, just hold them up, boys. Hold them up. Let's see. Let's see. State champion wrestling twice. State champion wrestling in 2019. State champion team wrestling 2019. And then the football team, man. Let's talk to Blaine first. That defense 2019, we didn't give up any points in the playoffs, did we?
I think we gave up a little bit in the first game.
Very little,
yeah, we
right?
gave up 14 in the first game.
But then we went on this spectacular run defensively, unheard of. Probably the best defense that I've ever seen in high school, honestly. Like that stretch through the end of the playoffs. Where are you at now? What's going on with you?
Right now I'm playing safety at Eastern, and that defense is kind of really what got me there. And,
yeah.
yeah.
It's quite incredible. All 4 of these guys are athletes at the next level. You don't see that very often. 4 teammates go play on the same team in college. Gabe, tell me about that. What's that been like for you playing with your brothers here from high school?
It's awesome. I love playing with these guys, and we all were thinking about it when we were playing in high school. Just what would it be like? And yeah, it's just awesome.
What was your favorite memory from that 2019 football season?
I was just winning the state championship.
Do you guys remember when you guys came into the pizza place? You know, and everybody was there, and then we took you guys in the bathroom and did the interviews. That was probably the weirdest place I've ever interviewed anybody, is in the bathroom in a pizza place after a state championship. EOU, what are you digging about EOU football?
Right now, I'm really digging my coach, Coach Green. He's really putting me through the work. He's teaching me right, and I'm starting to develop as a player.
Yeah, we've seen you develop quite a bit in this last year. I mean, you guys are in a weird situation, too, with COVID. Like, it kind of like threw this big weird, nobody knows. I don't even know what grade any of you guys are, honestly, because of COVID. But with that defense, three out of the 4, well, Parker's kind of moved over to offense now. We'll get to that in a second. But that defense at EOU, I mean, you guys are tough.
Yeah, we try our hardest, trying to keep us in those games, and yeah.
How much bigger have you gotten since 2019 state championship?
I think back then I weighed 200 pounds. Right now I'm about 240.
What'd you wrestle, 220?
Heavyweight.
Oh, you wrestled heavyweight at like 200?
Yeah.
That's a little undersized for heavyweight.
Yeah, a little bit.
So EOU, how close are you guys are all 21 now, right? Like you're 3 years out of high school?
These 2 are still 20.
Man, that's crazy. What year are you?
I'm a junior academically, but since of COVID, I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore.
Yeah.
Pass it up there to Parker Robinson. Parker, you were the quarterback on that team. What was your favorite memory of 2019?
Actually, not a lot of people will believe me when I say this, but I think Gladstone, that was not my best performance, but I had a lot of good teammates around me that picked me up, and and it just showed what a true team we were when we won that game.
Right.
We ended up walking away 14-0.
Yeah, that was a tough game.
That was probably my favorite memory, because that's when I knew, we could rely on a lot of people in that game just through the rest of the playoffs. So that's probably mine.
You guys got to understand that this is like half of the team on both sides of the ball sitting right here almost. I mean, both of you, all 4 of you guys played both sides of the ball all year. Parker, where are you at now? Like, what are you playing up at EOU? Something's changed recently. Tell them about it.
Well, I was playing a little bit of receiver, and then I kind of got moved into a wildcat position. And then I think this morning, I think I kind of got the nod, and I think they're going to start me at quarterback tomorrow at 1.
I knew that already.
So we'll see how that goes.
So when Parker talks about the wildcat's like a running formation where your quarterback's more of a kind of a running back, and EOU's had some struggles at quarterback this year. I'm not going to lie, and Parker's kind of he's stepped into a role that me personally, I always said Parker's not going to be a quarterback at the next level. We got to find somewhere to put him. He proved me wrong, 100%, and I'll eat those words. Pass the mic over here to Mr. Reed. Mr. Reed, you were 4A Offensive Player of the Year, your senior year, 2019 championship. Man, you guys just athletes all around. What was your favorite moment?
I mean, obviously winning the state championship is up there. Gladstone was a really great, awesome game, and like Parker said, we didn't have a lot of close games, and so it was really cool seeing like the adversity that we went through in that game, and not everything went our way, and to be able to push through that. But maybe one of my favorite memories was one practice. We're up at the high school, and we were actually doing PAT, just field goals. And for some reason, Parker was on the scout team, and he was rushing the edge, and he was just flying. And we were. I think I was the short snapper and long snapper too. And so Parker was just flying off the edge, and us guys on the field goal team were kind of going like 3/4 speed. But Parker was going full speed, and he like blocked a couple of them. And then Wolcott, our defensive coordinator, just blew up on Parker, and he goes, "Parker, what are you, a practice All-American? And just got in Parker's face about it. And Parker didn't like that too much, and Parker was pretty butthurt about it.
That's funny.
And so that was one of my favorite memories. It was pretty funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
EOU now, you're a running back.
Yep.
What's your favorite thing that's going on at EOU? Like, what are you loving about EOU football?
Yeah, I would say the camaraderie and the teammates. I mean, obviously, it's not the best year for us, but it kind of going through tough times with people around you, it kind of grows you closer together.
Absolutely.
And so I would just say the camaraderie and the friendship and the brotherhood that we have with our teammates.
That's definitely got to be hard for you guys. Not, like coming in, you guys hadn't lost a lot as a group. You know what I mean? And then this year we're having a little bit of a tough season, which is, I mean, it is what it is. But that definitely has to be a little bit tougher when you guys come off of a state championship, you know what I mean, and all this glory and all these accolades. What are you going to school for?
I'm going to school for business.
Business, like the common athlete degree. Pass it back to Blaine here. Blaine, if 2019, that year, you guys were, I mean, probably the best team any level in the whole state, my opinion, right? You played both sides of the ball. What made you decide to just play defense? What was there ever any offensive dreams in your head?
Yeah. I kind of got recruited to Eastern to play receiver.
That's what I thought.
When Coach Mills got there, he took one look at me and said, like, you're a safety, so that's where he moved me to and started out there. And
Nice. So I coached Coach Mills. That's my claim to fame. I coached him when he was a kid.
Nice.
Great coach, great family. This team this year, this team right here, we're ranked number 2 in the state. Have you got to see any of the games this year?
I've watched one and then the start of this game.
Anything that sticks out in your mind, like something they do really well?
One thing they do really well, Logan does a great job running the ball.
Yeah.
And he can find those 2 receivers out wide and make some plays with him. So,
I mean, in my eyes, he's kind of a running back. Like, he's like Parker's going to be at EOU. Very similar. Like, he runs the ball probably 15 times a game, maybe even more. I appreciate each one of you guys. I want to tell you that. The state championship run, all the access, everything that you guys, it's just been a great ride, and I'm going to continue to follow you guys. And that 2019 season, man, that was a season to remember. Nobody will forget that. It was phenomenal. And thank you guys for showing up here today.
Thank you.
Show the rings one more time. Look at that. There's the hardware. We'll be back right after this.
Want to keep yourself informed with relevant news and events in Eastern Oregon but don't have much time on your hands? Well, here on EO Alive, we pay attention to what's happening in Eastern Oregon and deliver the news in 2 minutes or less on our evening news roundup. You can expect to get your news delivered right to your Facebook and Instagram feed every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. We'll keep you in tune with Eastern Oregon, and you can count on that. EO Alive, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku. Here in Eastern Oregon, we're blessed to live in such a wonderful area, and though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in this area. And apparently, there's 2 dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about it. Tune into AM Live on EOA with Brent and Dodsey, featuring special guests, weather, sports, news, and more, every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m., only on EO Alive, your connection to Eastern Oregon. Now on Roku. Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people, with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Eastern Oregon's weather can oftentimes seem unpredictable. One minute it will be raining, then it will be sunny and wonderful, then snowing and then sunny, then the next it will be raining cats and dogs, literally. So how do you prepare yourself for such flip-floppy weather? Well, by tuning into EO Live Weather with me, Gabe Curtis, of course, the most accurate weather forecast in all of Eastern Oregon. I'll keep you informed with daily weather updates that can take an in-depth look through the next 7 days. Because if cats and dogs are literally going to fall from the sky, you will want to know. EOA Weather right here on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Want to keep yourself informed with relevant news and events in Eastern Oregon but don't have much time on your hands? Well, here on EO Live, we pay attention to what's happening in Eastern Oregon and deliver the news in 2 minutes or less on our evening news roundup. You can expect to get your news delivered right to your Facebook and Instagram feed every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. We'll keep you in tune with Eastern Oregon, and you can count on that. EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku. Here in Eastern Oregon, we're blessed to live in such a wonderful area. And though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in this area. And apparently, there's 2 dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about it. Tune in to AM Live on EOA with Brent and Doddsy, featuring special guests, weather, sports, news, and more, every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m., only on EOA Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon. Now on Roku. Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people, with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Eastern Oregon's weather can oftentimes seem unpredictable. One minute it will be raining, then it will be sunny and wonderful, then snowing and then sunny, then the next it will be raining cats and dogs, literally. So how do you prepare yourself for such flip-floppy weather? Well, by tuning into EO Live Weather with me, Gabe Curtis, of course, the most accurate weather forecast in all of Eastern Oregon. I'll keep you informed with daily weather updates that can take an in-depth look through the next 7 days. Because if cats and dogs are literally going to fall from the sky, you will want to know. EOA Weather right here on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back. Minute 35 left in halftime here. Yeah, those guys, those four guys are pretty special to me. That 2019 Cody Bowen. Hey, Gabe, Cody Bowen says the stash is sick, Shuckle. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Jennifer Key says, love the halftime show. Great group of young men. I agree. 100%. Those guys are special to me. Staten Pendleton is 14-0. Delmer Hansen says, great halftime, Dodzy. That's an awesome group of kids. I agree 100%. That was my pleasure to follow them. And, I mean, it was an honor to be a part of that 2019 state championship team with those guys. I told you it was going to be some special guests. We're about to start the second half here. LeGrande is ahead 29-12. Jay Scow with a huge first half for the Tigers. Jared Armstrong, I mean, it seems like every other play he's in the backfield having a heck of a game. This Cascade team is better than I thought they were. You know, like I didn't give them enough credit. 14-0 Pendleton over in the rodeo grounds right now. And if the scores hold, we'll have a rematch of a couple weeks ago in the Roundup grounds, but it'll be right here at Community Stadium. The weather is just about the same. It's 39 degrees. It's raining pretty steadily out there as both the teams head out onto the field for the second half kickoff. Oh, Lindsay Lambert says 21-0 Pendleton now. If LeGrande wins, I want Pendleton to win. I want them again. I mean, that's Dennis Courier, before it gets busy, thank you, sir, for all you do. Jeffrey Robinson says, let's win it all again. Wouldn't that be awesome? That's Parker's dad chiming in there on the Facebook feed. We're going to get to see Parker Robinson at quarterback tomorrow for EOU, and he's come full circle there, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Remily set to kick here for the Tigers. Here we go. Here we go. Friday Night Lights, OSAA 4A playoffs, round one, 29-12 Tigers. Be a touchback there, and they'll bring it out to the 20, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Sean Loudon says, yes, you are awesome, Dodds. Oh, thanks, Sean. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm glad you found the Roku app. TJ Jones, what's up, TJ? Long time no speak. Greetings from Frankfort, Kentucky. Bud Forrest says, great job for the halftime. I thought people would like that. John Chambers says, we're looking forward to seeing Pendleton here, knock on wood. We've still got a whole nother half. First and 10 Cougars. We're going to see, oh, the ball's out. Ball's out. Stripped by Armstrong. And that's Tiger ball. That is Tiger ball.
Fumble on the play.
Trying to see who grabbed that.
Tigers will take over.
If you're just tuning in, let me know where you're watching from and who you're watching. This is a non-traditional, not play-by-play. I just kind of hang out and tell you what's going on with the game, and you know, we have fun. 1st and 10 Tigers from the Cascade 24, 11:53 left in the third quarter. I saw this play in warm-ups as well. A little fake run there by Williams. It doesn't get much there. Rhonda Calhoun says, go Tigers. And I am going to tell you about Hobby Habit. The Hobby Habit in LeGrande has something for everyone. Tabletop games, Traxxas RC, Lego, puzzles, models, disc golf equipment, STEM supplies, and more. Go check out the Hobby Habit just for the fun of it, 411 First Street in LeGrande. 2nd and 9 Tigers.
At the end of the first
Boyd
quarter,
Rock
Pendleton
in
leads
Bullhead
7
City,
goals
Arizona
to
is watching on the Facebook feed. Whistle on the play, and there's our Achilles heel for the Tigers. The false start. That's the first one of the game. Let's keep it right there, and we'll be well below our average. The scoreboard says 2nd and 58, but it's more like 2nd and about 13 here for the Tigers. Williams is going to throw. He's got a guy. Oh, Chachis with a nice catch over the middle. He'll be about a yard short of the first down, and it'll be 3rd and 1. 10:37 left in the third quarter. John Chambers on the Facebook feed says, damn the false start. Dennis Courier says, hey, Bullhead City, Arizona, Prescott Valley here. 3rd and 1 here for the Tigers. 29-12. Scow in motion here. Williams is going to keep, and he's going to pick up the first easily there. Sherry Solwood on the Facebook feed says Dasa and Evelyn and Matt Wolcott's Aunt Sherry watching from Washington. Awesome. The more the merrier.
And Evan Fitzgerald.
1st and goal, Tigers. 9:59 left in the third quarter. Williams back to pass. That'll be caught by Collins and out of bounds at about the 2. 2nd and goal, Tigers. Melissa Andrews on the Facebook feed says number 34, Dominic Caratello. Tigers are knocking on the door here, up by 17. Williams is going to roll out here. There's got to look like a little bit of early on Scow there, but no flag on the play. Bring up.
Williams pass intended for Jay Scow falls incomplete.
I want to see the replay here. Oh, he looked like he was there a little early to me. 3rd and goal. 9:42 left in the third quarter. Tom Barber says Todd Spoon is watching from Momsville, Oregon. MCSO is represented tonight. Social director, bro. Tom Barber's the social director of the Facebook feed. He's been dubbed that. The 3rd down carry by Williams is just short of the goal line. I mean, are we going to take the points here, or are we going to try to punch this in? I mean, it's 4th and literally a foot here for the Tigers. We'll see what happens. It looks like we're going to go for this. I mean, I think that's the right call. Up by 17, 9:14 left in the third quarter. Dan Mark, he tackled him before the ball got to him. I agree. I mean, you saw what I saw on the instant replay, Dan. I mean, it was pretty obvious. Logan Williams will keep here, and he's going to fight. The second effort will get him across the line. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice work there by Logan Williams. I mean, it's going to be a toss-up for Offensive Player of the Year between him and Jay Scow. I mean, one or the other. I don't know. I flip a coin, I guess. And I mean, they both had spectacular years. Tigers won the GOL with a huge win in the Roundup grounds against Pendleton a couple weeks ago. Rumley on for the extra point. It's blocked. It's blocked, so that'll be no good. It'll be 35-12 Tigers. 8:55 left in the third quarter. We'll be back right after this.
We moved our company to La Grande because we like the quality of life here, the small town atmosphere. Also, we felt like it would be really good for the townspeople to bring the benefits of our company here. For this building, we'd like to house Evermine on the main floor, have a little espresso bar and bookstore for the townspeople, and open up the ballroom upstairs for all the different events that people want to celebrate.
Want to keep yourself informed with relevant news and events in Eastern Oregon but don't have much time on your hands? Well, here on EO Alive, we pay attention to what's happening in Eastern Oregon and deliver the news in 2 minutes or less on our evening news roundup. You can expect to get your news delivered right to your Facebook and Instagram feed every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. We'll keep you in tune with Eastern Oregon, and you can count on that. EO Alive, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back. Friday Night Lights, OSA 4A playoffs, first round. Tigers, Cougars, 35-12 Tigers, 8:53 left in the third quarter. The kickoff is brought out to about the 25, where the Cougars will take over, 1st and 10. John Chambers says on the Facebook feed, Dodsy, you make all these Tiger games fun for us stay-at-home fans. Oh, thanks, John. I appreciate it. Tina Lule watching from Staten. My son played in the Shriners game this last August and have been following you since then. Tina, thank you. That's appreciated, and we appreciate the support. That Shriners game was pretty fun. That was the first overtime game in Shriners history. What a game that was. The snap is fumbled there by Abrams. Jumps on it himself. He'll lose about 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12, 8:36 left in the third quarter. I am going to tell you about Grace West Funeral Home. Grace West & Co. Pioneer Chapel is renowned after more than 90 years of excellence. They provide unparalleled personal service, unmatched facilities, and guaranteed value to every family that calls upon their family. 1500 Dewey, Baker City, or gracewestco.com. Tigers in the backfield again. Meyer Whitmore. Ryan Vanderzanden, just a plethora of Tigers in the backfield there, and they're going to stop the Cougars in the backfield again. It'll be 3rd and about 13, 12, 7:48 left in the quarter. Brandy Jeffries says, great job, Ryan V. They'll run again here. Jared Armstrong again in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th down for the Cougars, and they're in a position here where they're going to probably have to punt. 35-12 Tigers. 7:16 left in the third quarter. Punt team on here for the Cougars. Oh, the punt. Somebody got their hand on that. Armstrong blocked that punt there. And the Tigers will take over inside Cougar territory at about the 38. Yeah, Armstrong, if you watch the replay here, Armstrong goes in pretty much untouched, gets a hand out, blocks it. Tigers jump on it. 1st and 10 Tigers at about the 38. 6:51 left in the quarter. First and 10 here for the Tigers. A little trickery there by the Tigers. It's Josh Collins on the outside. He'll get down inside the 5. It'll be first and goal, Tigers. Rhonda Calhoun says, Tigers strong. I'm going to tell you guys about Grand Run Retirement Residence. Grand Run Retirement is here to support residents with their needs. They offer a variety of innovative, life-enriching activities and events designed to stimulate the mind, body, and soul at every stage of life. Go to their website or call 541-250-3313. Penalty on the play is going to bring it back here. Holding on the Tigers. Rhonda Calhoun says, yay, Josh. Pete Farnham on the Facebook feed says, Asher, Mark, and Cher loving the Tigers from Pumpkin Ridge. First and 13 here for the Tigers after the penalty. 6:29 left in the third quarter. Little pitch on the sweep to Scow. He'll get about 8 on the play.
Gage Scow on the carry, brought down by Gage Nicholson.
If you're just tuning in, let me know where you're watching from and who you're watching. Friday Night Lights 4A playoffs, first round. LeGrand Tigers, Cascade Cougars. The winner of this game will get the winner of Staten and Pendleton next week. LeGrand comes into this game ranked number 2 in the state after a big win 2 weeks ago against Pendleton in the Roundup grounds. 2nd and 4 here. Williams is going to roll out. Oh, he's got a guy. Oh, great defense there by the Cougars. Pass is broken up. That'll bring up 3rd down, and in the meantime, I'll tell you about Tap That. Tap That Growlers in LeGrand offers 40 taps of beer, hard cider, kombucha, and brewed root beer. With a full menu, including brick oven pizza, Tap That also offers an adults-only area with Oregon Lottery and a custom-made shuffleboard table. Tap That Growlers, downtown LeGrand. Tigers have looked pretty good tonight. They've given up 12. It's 35-12. My prediction was Tigers by 30 coming into the game. Williams will roll out on the 3rd down play here. And a little bit of fancy footwork, and he's going to pick up the 1st down for the Tigers. 5:17 left in the 3rd quarter. That halftime show was super fun as you watch the replay here. Williams, you know, that's a lot of work there for 4 yards, but we'll take it as he picks up the 1st down. Those 4 guys that are playing at EOU now, I've continued to follow them into their college career, and they're all exceptional dudes, and I mean they're doing really good things. I'm super proud of those guys. 1st and 10 here, Tigers 35-12. 4:34 left in the 3rd quarter. LeGrand will keep it on the ground. Jay Scow with another touchdown. Scow, the 4A pitcher of the year in baseball. They won a state championship in baseball this last year, and just an all-around athlete. Having a great year this year. The kid puts it in the end zone a lot. And the Remley will come on to kick the extra point for the Tigers. (42-12) Tigers. 4:48 left in the 3rd quarter. We'll be right back after this.
Here in Eastern Oregon, we're blessed to live in such a wonderful area. And though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in this area. And apparently, there's 2 dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about it. Tune in to AM Live on EOA with Brent and Doddsy, featuring special guests, weather, sports, news, and more, every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m., only on EOA Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku. Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people, with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
We're back. LeGrand set to kick. Rosie Aguilera on the Facebook feed says, "Go Jace." Rhonda Calhoun says, "Whoop, Jace." John Chambers says 30 points. That's my prediction, John. Cascade will bring it out here to about the 26. B&K Auto Salvage, my boy, the Junkyard Dog. B&K Auto Salvage, Grand Ronde Valley's only full-service auto recycling yard offering domestic and foreign auto parts. Contact them for all your used auto parts needs and scrap metal removal. Locations in LeGrand and Baker City. Go see the Junkyard Dog out there on the Union Highway. My boy, Jake Hansen, B&K Auto. Cougars will keep it on the ground here. He'll be stopped in the backfield.
Trent Weimar on the carry, brought down by Cooper Huxell.
Cooper Huxell on the tackle there. 42-12 LeGrand. 4:18 left in the third quarter. 39 degrees. The rain's let up here at Community Stadium. Oh, nice tackle there. Jay Scow.
Abrams pass complete to Jackson Walsh, brought down by Jay Scow.
I'm going to try to get you guys an update on the Pendleton game real quick. Let me see what we got going on here. Scappoose is up on Marshfield, 14-6. Not all these teams report their scores, so if anybody watching knows the score of the Pendleton game, let me know.
Nolan Abrams on the carry.
Abrams will carry it there. He'll get
By Jay Scow and Jerry Armstrong.
the first down for the Cougars. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 40. 3:23 left in the quarter. LeGrand up big here. Kenai Huff in the backfield with a huge sack for the Tigers. 21-7 Pendleton. It's almost halftime over there. 21-7 Pendleton. 2:50 left in the third quarter. 42-12 Tigers. 2nd and 17 from their own 33 here for the Cougars. If the Cougars want to get back in this game, they got to make something happen now. Abrams is going to keep it there. He'll get a few on the carry. We'll bring up a big third down here for the Cougars. I'm going to tell you about Brock & Sons. Brock & Sons, my boy JB. Brock & Sons have 50 years of experience of providing quality tires and automotive services, and they pride themselves on being there for their customers night or day. They are a Napa Auto Care Center and provide 25-hour towing. East end of Adams and LeGrand. Go see JB and the boys. 3rd and 12 here for the Cougars. This Tigers defense here in the second half has been rock solid. Cougars are going to throw here. That's going to get intercepted. That's going to be picked off. Griffin McEmoyle there with the interception.
Intercepted by Griffin McEmoyle.
He'll bring it all the way back to the Cougar 26, and it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers. They're knocking on the door again. If you're just tuning in, let me know where you're watching from and who you're watching. This is not your traditional play-by-play. This is Dodzy on the mic, and it's Friday night, 4A playoffs. Loving it here. Tigers up big. Handoff up the middle there for the Tigers. Not much going on there. They'll lose about a yard on the carry, and it'll be 2nd and 12. 1:25 left in the quarter here. Another inside handoff here for the Tigers. Dominic Fields, big run there. First down Tigers as Fields takes it down to about the 10-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 Tigers as they're not quite at the 10. I mean, they would have to get it literally to the goal line to get a first down here. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Tigers up by 30. Knocking on the door. A little option there. Tigers are going to take that in. Griffin McEmoyle on the pitch from Logan Williams. Touchdown Tigers. Everybody out there in Facebook land got real quiet. Everybody fall asleep like my boy Bud. Bud's my armchair quarterback. He's probably taking a little nap right now. 48-12 Tigers. Remily on for the extra point. There's just some mishaps happening there. This is Remley's first game back after his injury. Cody Bowen says, whoop, whoop on the Facebook feed. Brad Cox, Pineville, Oregon, Cascade alumni. We'll be back right after this.
Eastern Oregon's weather can oftentimes seem unpredictable. One minute it'll be raining, then it'll be sunny and wonderful, then snowing and then sunny, then the next it'll be raining cats and dogs.
Welcome back. LeGrand's set to kick here. Rhonda Calhoun on the Facebook feed says, whoop, Griffin. John Chambers says he's still here. He's just thinking about next Friday. Stephen Keeler wants to know where Cascade is. Cascade is in Turner, Oregon, just outside of Salem on the west side over there. Oh, nice return there for the Cougars. Gage Nicholson brings it out to about the 39 where the Cougars will take over to start this fourth quarter. 48-12 Tigers. Tigers up big. Oh, my man, Bud's still there. He's there. He's awake. He says he's enjoying these Tigers. Jess Meyer says, awesome game. Yeah, it has. It's been about what I predicted so far for LeGrand. They won the GOL. They're just a few bounces away from being undefeated right now. I mean, in Estacada, one bounce. Weiser, we're up, a minute left. We go for it. We score. Go for two, go up 8-7, kick the ball off, and unfortunately it was a line drive kick right to their returner, and he took it to the house on us. And, I mean, that's the difference between being undefeated and 7-2 this year for the Tigers. We went into Pendleton's house on senior night, on homecoming, and beat up the Bucks in the Roundup grounds to win the GOL. And from the looks of things right now, we're going to get them again 1 week from tonight right here at Community Stadium in our house. First and 10 for the Cougars here from their own 38. Trenton Wymore on the carry for the Cougars. Get about 6. It'll bring up second down. Dave Sane with the tackle for the Tigers. We're at the point now for the Tigers where we're up by 36. You're going to see some backups in for the Tigers, some guys that don't play as much getting some time here, which is awesome. I love to see it. It's playoff football, and we get to see some kids in here that don't play as much at the varsity level. Dominic Caratello on the tackle there for the Tigers. Even the PA announcer says Caratello. So that's what throws me off. I always thought it was Caratello, but it's Caratello. 10:47 left in the fourth quarter, 48-12 Tigers. If you're just tuning in, let me know where you're watching from, who you're watching. First and 10 here for the Cougars. They're going to throw a little screen pass there. It's sniffed out by Mason Wolcott, and the Cougars will lose about 3 yards on the play.
He's stopped by Mason Wolcott.
Melissa Andrews, when I was talking about Dominic Caratello, she says is amazing to add on to that on the Facebook feed. Second and 14 here. Wymore on the carry there. He'll get about 5. Bring up 3rd and 9 for the Cougars. 9:45 left in the fourth quarter. Pendleton games at halftime, I would imagine right now, and they were up 21-7 with just a little bit of time left in the second quarter. Abrams will keep it there. He'll get about 3 on the carry, 4. It's going to bring up 4th and short here. 4th and about 6 for the Cougars. Tom Barber says, well, he's chili bean awesome, talking about Dom Caratello. I love that you were saying it right. Announcer says it wrong. Yeah, well, I mean, I had to be straightened out by his uncle because, I think he told me that when I interviewed him that I said his name wrong. And I just forgot. I mean, there's a lot of people that I talk to, athletes. And the 4th down pass here by the Cougars is broken up by the Tigers. Tigers will take over on downs. 8:38 left in the fourth quarter, 48-12 Tigers. Stephen Keeler on the Facebook feed says, it's always fun to beat the Buckaroos in Roundup Arena. Did it in October 1973. 19-18 was the final score. Thanks, Doc. That's awesome. 1st and 10 Tigers from their own 46. 8:11 left in the fourth quarter. Flag on the play. It's going to be on the defense here. Well, Grande's been fairly disciplined tonight. I mean, for a team that's been averaging a handful of false starts a game, we've only had 1 tonight, knock on wood. And that's what we're going to need to make a run in these playoffs. You can't have unforced errors like that in a football game where you're false starting, giving the other team yards. It's so important, especially come playoff time. We'll move it forward here. on the penalty. It'll be 1st and 5. 7 minutes, 36 seconds left in the game. Oh, we're walking back the other way now. Let's see what's going on out here with the Zebras. I hope I didn't make that whole speech about the false start and then it ended up being a false start. It's a different Caratello than I went to school with because they said it the way you said it. Okay. Tom Barber says, I agree. Last week we had way too many. Wait, what was the call there? It was a false start? Oh, I should have never said anything. Oh, my. I jinxed us. False start. Wow. Okay, so, yeah. False start on the Tigers. We'll take it back the other way. 1st and 15, 7:24 left in the game. Looks like we got the backup quarterback in here. Peasley. .21 on the carry there for the Tigers. Savon Schaub. I watched him in a JV game. That kid's going to be good. Like I said, you're going to hear his name in the next couple years for these Tigers. The kid's an athlete. He runs hard. Yeah. Mike Nichols says, of course it's a false start. The Zebras can't throw a flag on Cascade. Well, I would just prefer they didn't throw a flag on anybody right now, and let's just get this thing over with. Carter Peasley in at quarterback for the Tigers. He missed a significant chunk of time. My boy Sean Daggett watching from Grants Pass, getting ready to watch the Varsity Girls playoff game tomorrow. Let's go Tigers. It's a great day to be a fighting Tiger. 48-12, 6:23 left, and guess what that is? The Achilles heel, false start Tigers. I should have never said anything about false start. Oh, shame on you, Dodsey. Dustin Caratello, yes, Chaub is a freshman. He is. He is a freshman. Cody Bowen says, go Carter. 1st and 15 Tigers, 5:47 left in the game. Oh, no, another false start. Okay, let's get our composure here, breathe a little bit, get this back under control. I'm not taking responsibility for that one, John Chambers. I'll take responsibility for the one before. Another false start by the Tigers. Move it back 5. It'll be 1st and 20, and I'm going to tell you about Carpet One Floor and Home. Carpet One has stores in LeGrand, Baker City, and Enterprise. They are celebrating 24 years in Wallowa County. They feature Englander mattresses made in Oregon that are all natural latex that are copper infused for supportive comfort. Carpet One Floor and Home, LeGrand, Baker City, and Enterprise. Oh, wow. Okay, so we hit our quota with false starts. Let's wipe those clean. 48-12 Tigers. 4:47 left in the quarter here in the game, and that's a lot of false starts in a row. 1st and 26 from their own 42 here. Now, granted, this is a backup group. I mean, Mike Nichols, what are they doing? 3 in a row? Yeah, they did 3 in a row. Let's go. Positive energy here. Snap is fumbled by Peasley. Oh, and then he trips himself up and will lose about 14 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and about 40. 4:04 left in the game. 48-12 Tigers. Cody Bowen says, uh-oh. Yeah, 2nd and 40 here for the Tigers. Let's go, guys. Regroup. Get yourselves together. Brandy Jeffrey says, great game, Ryan Vandy. Ryan Vanderzanden. Dustin Caratello says, 2nd string looks a little rusty. Hey, it happens, man. We'll keep it on the ground here. Schaub with the carry. Man, he looks good. Freshman. Well, I can't say that enough. He's our future Tiger running back. I mean, there's no doubt about that. 3rd and 31 for the Tigers. Melissa Andrews says, great to see the sheriff involved. My boy Cody Bowen. Schaub will get it again here. Dennis Courier. Good night, LeGrand. Great job, Tigers. I'll be watching next week. Prescott Valley, Arizona, out. Good night, Dennis. Brad Cox says, let's go, Brandon. Dustin Caratello says, Chaub looks legit. He's going to be good. I agree. For sure. For sure. 4th and 27 here for the Tigers. We're going to go for it. 2:27 left in the game. 48-12 Tigers. Brandy Elaine says, that's my boy, number 21. Let's go. Schaub again on the carry there. He gets a few, but not enough for the first. Cascade will take over on down here. 2:11 left in the game. John Chambers on the Facebook feed says the future running back looks good, and I couldn't agree with you more there. I'm going to tell you about Valley Insurance. Valley Insurance has health insurance open enrollment through January 15th in Oregon. Call their office or stop by to set up an appointment and see what tax credit you qualify for. They provide peace of mind, one household at a time. Valley Insurance, your independent agent in downtown LeGrand, 1215 Adams, or call 541-963-3121. Oh, big hit there by the Tigers. The ball pops out. A.J. Young on the carry for Cascade. 1:28 left in the game, and it's just going through the motions here to finish this out. 48-12 Tigers. Big night for Scow, big night for Williams, big night for Jared Armstrong, big night for the Tigers. They looked good. We can blame the false starts here at the end of the game on, just second string being in, and, it is what it is. It's looking like the Tigers will take on the winner of Pendleton and Staten next week right here, Community Stadium. It's been a cold, rainy night here tonight. These guys have toughed it out. 46 seconds left. 1st and 10 Cougars. John Chambers says, thanks, Doddsy and Tigers. Dustin Caratello says, thanks, Dodds. Good times as always. Looking forward to next week. Stay warm. Big thank you to BC, his wife Tanya, Evan Humphrey in here tonight helping us out. It's been a great night for the Tigers. The offense looked really good. Defense held 12 points, and my prediction was Tigers by 30. They're going to end up winning this by 36. Final play of the game here from Community Stadium. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Mallory McCabe Baum says, go Tigers. Sheriff Cody Bowen says, great job to all Tigers and EO Alive. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Tigers will win. Final score 48-12. And we'll see you guys next week against the winner of Staten and Pendleton. And I'm hoping it's Pendleton because I want Pendleton right here in our house. John Chambers gives a clap to the crew. Sharon Beekler says, Tiger power, Tigers for the win. Bud Forrest says, great job, Tigers. Great job, Doddsy, as always. Tennessee beats Georgia? I think that's a stretch. I'm not going to agree with that one, but I agreed with the Tennessee beating Alabama. Jess Roberts says, great game. And that's all we got right here. Jane Barrymore says, now the ladies turn tomorrow. Absolutely. Rhonda Calhoun says, Tigers strong. Peggy Young Landman says, great win, Tigers. I'm Doddsy. That's all I got for you. I'm out.